I'm here with Cora Spearman-Chang from Coradorables. Hi, Cora.
Aloha, Brooke.
And we have friends here with us. Let's explain to people, what is Coradorables?
Coradorables is a lifestyle brand made here in Hawaii, inspired by my family. So it's a modern aloha wear brand.
And how did you come upon wanting to do modern aloha wear?
I was in Japan, and then I came over on vacation, and then randomly I was like, I'm moving to Hawaii before graduation.
Wow.
And I had a 6-figure offer back at home, and I was like, I don't want to go work for a car company. I'm moving to Hawaii, where I had no job, knew no one, and my parents were like, you've honestly lost your mind. And I was like, nope, I'm moving to Hawaii, and I did, and that's how I ended up here. And that was over 20 years ago.
Wow.
But what I ended up doing was falling in love with a local boy.
Of course.
And yeah, they're so cute. And so I ended up seeing him, literally, it was love at first sight. We met at work, and so we ended up coming and communicating and talking, and he hasn't been able to get rid of me since.
And so with Coradorables, you know, your aesthetic is modern, obviously, with a Hawaii twist. But did you see that there was a need for it in the market, or
Absolutely.
Were you just...
We used to have retail stores at Ward before I was diagnosed with head, neck, and brain cancer. Mm-hmm. But at our retail stores, people used to always come in asking for kids, high-end kids aloha wear, and I couldn't find it anywhere. But then when I was battling cancer, I had a lot of free time on my hands, and I wanted to shift my focus to thinking about something that inspired me and gave me hope. And so I decided to create what everyone was looking for, within the hopes of one day having our own children.
Got it. Okay, so let's go back and talk about the cancer, because you battled cancer and won.
Yes, thank God.
So let's talk about, what kind of cancer did you have?
I had head, neck, and brain cancer. It is a weird, what they classified as a lipoid sarcoma, which is normally found in fatty muscle tissue of the arms or legs. And so they never usually find it in someone's head. Mm-hmm. But me being the overachiever that I am.
Special, yes.
I had to manifest it in my brain. And the doctors had to try to figure it out. So I was at Johns Hopkins. They were able to hone in on it and be extremely aggressive with the radiation. And so they couldn't figure out, all right, we've done all this radiation. Mm-hmm. So now I had what was called over-radiated narcosis, where you've over-radiated the body. And so it's not where you completely become an X-Man, but kinda, in the sense that I had no blood flow to my face.
Wow.
So what they did was a partial mastectomy. Mm-hmm. They cut my right breast and pulled it up through my clavicle, and that is what created the tissue on this side of my face, but also gives me blood flow.
Wow.
It's called a pectoralis flap. I said, thank God I was born with triple Ds. If I was born with an A cup,
when we provide,
dead.
they provide.
Yes, God makes no mistakes.
That's amazing. How do you go from having battled back from cancer and all of the, touch and go with that,
right,
to doing the line? What kept you kind of going through all of that?
Well, what kept me going was the love of a great man.
Mm-hmm.
I have an amazing husband. My love, honestly, for God, and his love, what I perceive his love for me, and focusing on a goal and a dream. I knew I wanted to, create the brand and the line, but it gave me another focus. So instead of me focusing on, cancer treatments and getting well and things not going right, mm-hmm. I was able to focus on a business plan that kept me goal-oriented on the future. Mm. And so I was always looking forward to something good.
Right.
And
so you were thinking about starting a family.
Yes.
And how did that all factor into the conversation? Because I'm sure people had their theories.
Right. Well, the main thing about me and my personality, you tell me I can't do something,
right,
I kind of like to
prove
it wrong. And so they're like, you can't have babies. I was like, watch me. But basically, no, it wasn't that easy. Honestly, it was at a point where I was already older. I was in my, what they call maternal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Advanced maternal.
Yes.
Age, right?
Yeah, I don't like that word.
Yeah.
But I say you can't put an expiration on anything but milk, and even then it might still be good. Right?
You never know.
And you never know. You gotta just taste it.
Right.
And so, but basically, I ended up coming back home, and I got pregnant, and after losing 2 babies, we had our 2 miracle babies. I call them my rainbow babies. We have Belle and Zoe, and Belle was born magically 10-10-10.
Wow. And so how did you balance, you know, your health, a new family, and Coradorables? Like, how does that all matriculate? Like, how do you keep that wheel spinning?
For me, it's all the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, I started the brand in the hopes of having children, and the goal was to create this brand for this niche that people said that they wanted in the market of having kids' clothes. And so everything is related, you know? And so for me, it's like the kids are a major part of the brand.
Right.
The goal is to one day have them take over the company. But even if that's not their dream and that's not what they want to do, hopefully they can utilize that same skill set that they see mommy utilizing and that I'm teaching them in the future in whatever profession they choose.
Right, because they're watching you do it.
Trying to.
Right, you, demonstrating. So let's talk about the future of Coradorables, because so many things. You had a really good Christmas. Let's drop names, shall we?
Oh, go ahead.
So the Smith family, and by Smith we're talking about...
I'll just pick that up right
Yeah,
now.
we're talking about Jada and Will Smith.
Yes.
Some other notable people that have been wearing your stuff are...
You.
Why, thank you. Yes, this shirt dress is amazing, but let's talk about that ukulele shirt that you have, because I believe you have a up-and-comer from the North Shore, lovely young guy, Jack Johnson.
That's right. I told him that I gifted him the mullet shirt. It's the reverse mullet. Party in the front, all business in the back with a palazzo.
Well, thank you so much for being here and for
thank you for
telling
having
us
me.
your story, because, you know, yes, the clothes are beautiful, but your whole story, your tenacity, and your, you know, drive for you and your young daughters, it's very inspiring.
And God bless you as well, sis.